My name is Kira Jarvis. I am an educator at Aveda Institute in Provo. I have been teaching here for almost 3 years. I am also an esthetician in my own space, doing facials and waxing, which has been really fun out of my home. I have a 4-year-old named Stetson who I love more than anyone else in the world. My son thinks he's a hunter, so anytime we go over to the peach orchard, he always is walking around with his Nerf gun trying to find animals. A story from that I think is just kind of funny is when we were at the orchard one time. He was walking down the orchard and he came back running to the house and he had blood all up and down his arms. And he just kept saying that he had shot a deer. "Mom, I got a deer, Mom, I got a deer." And obviously, as a mom, you don't think that your 4-year-old shot a deer, so you're looking at his arms and his legs to see where that blood is coming from. And he didn't have anything wrong with him. He just had this big smile on his face saying that there was a deer in the orchard that he had got and that we needed to come and take a picture of it. And so, of course, we go follow him into the orchard and there's a deer laying in the dirt, and we assume that it had gotten hit up on the highway from the house and had ran into the orchard to pass away. And Stutz was just the lucky one to go and find it. And so then, being me as a girly girl growing up, I do facials for a living, so I'm not into the hunting, I'm not into dirt, I'm very clean and I kind of like not being dirty. And so having him come up to the house with all the blood was really scary and out of my comfort zone. But it just made me love being a boy mom even more, because it's really fun to get out of your comfort zone and to be able to experience those different types of personalities, especially with kids. So my cousin grew up as an esthetician, so it was really cool to kind of watch her journey with it. And I would probably say she's the reason why I got started. But my mom's also a hairstylist, and so she was able to work from home, which is really nice. So being able to kind of watch how we were able to grow up and have her downstairs. But it was really nice to be able just to run downstairs and be like, "Hey, Mom," and still have her in the house. And so I think that kind of made me decide that I wanted to do something that I could still help provide for my family, but not lose time with my kids. When I started Aveda, I toured a couple different schools when I was looking into it. I feel like that's probably the best way to get started, is to tour your options to make sure it's a good fit for you. But what stood out from Aveda more than any other schools was honestly just the people here. So we really tried to stand out and personalize it, because that truly is how it is while you're here as well. We have such like an open door policy to all of our students. And it really is nice to feel supported while you're here. Because we have not a lot, but we have students that come in that whether they don't have the best support system, that's what we want to be for them. So whether you have a good support system or you feel like you could always have more support, like the staff or education team here, we want to be that for the student. When I came to school, it was really helpful because, I didn't know anything about what my options were. So coming in and having them on campus was really helpful, because they just sat me down and laid all my options out for me and said, "Here's 3 different options. Let's walk you through them and you tell us what you feel most comfortable with, and that's what we'll go with." So we have our daytime program and we have a night program, and they're also gonna start coming out with like a part-time daytime program as well to help accommodate whether it's just needing to do school while your kids are in school. So we're trying to come out with different options to help. My advice that I would have for a new mom is, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna figure it out and find your people and let them help you. I feel like that's a really hard thing to do as a mom, is to accept other people's help as well. But find your group and love them hard and let them help you, especially through the first few months of being a mom. But yeah, you're gonna be okay.